Welcome to Asian E Endurance Series Season 2 interview segment. I'm your host, Zachary Moselle. Today, we'll be talking to
Hong Tsui.
How would you rate your overall performance in round 2 and 4? Why round 2 and 4, you may ask, but I think deep down, is the mystery circuit and car challenge.
Okay, I have to say, I think my performance for the past 4 races, specifically round 2 and round 4, which were the mystery races, dismal at best, atrocious at worst. And that's me being honest. I look at the results sheets after the race, and the only reason why on paper I'm not last is because there were some participants that got DNF or accidents or disqualifications or whatever. But based on all the actual race timing results, then yes, I am first from bottom up. But in my personal opinion, I think the mystery circuit mystery car option is absolutely brilliant because it sort of balances out the playing field for all the participants, makes it fun, exciting. I mean, you're in the group chat on WhatsApp as well. You know the kind of GIF files that shows up, hours before it's announced. So I think coming up with that concept, that idea, absolutely brilliant.
So who do you think, from your point of view, would take the championship?
Oh my goodness. That is a loaded question. I don't want to offend anybody. Okay, in all honesty, I think I have a very good chance of being crowned champion for this season. But of course, that is only possible if everybody cooperates and DNF. But okay, jokes aside, I honestly can't say because I think the top 4 right now are a little bit too close for comfort.
I know, it's quite close. Looking at the table right now, currently in first position is Josh Perwin. He has 130 points, followed by Ayman Hakim at 127. Then you have Muhammad Alif or Alif Hamilton, we affectionately call him, 122. Russell Reyes is 121. And Muhammad Nabil is 118.
Again, to answer the question, the top 5 competitors, I mean, there are 3 more races in round 5 left to go. And based on the past 5 races in season 1 and the past 4 races in season 2, then I can be very bold to say that anything could happen. It's one flat tire or one accident, bump too many. It will be exciting. I'll be excited to watch.
Okay, let's move on to our next question. All right, what are the 5 things you enjoy most about AeES?
Okay, definitely the mixture of participants from different countries. It resonates with the name and the brand of AeES, not just AeES. It is, after all, Asian Endurance Series. So it will be a little bit weird if, for example, it was 95% participants from one particular country, then it would be renamed Country Endurance Series and not Asian. And so I think one plus point is the fact that you guys have been able to really pull together a lot of participants from a very wide spectrum of countries. So I think that is one key thing that is freaking awesome. Personally, for point number 2, personally, I'm a huge fan of TCR cars in real life and in sim racing. And that to me is personally a big winning factor. I mean, if it was all open wheels, for example, I may not be that interested because I'm personally not a fan of open wheel racing, such as Formula One and all that stuff. I'm not a fan of that. So for me personally, the TCR factor is a huge factor. Okay, point number 3, like what we discussed earlier, the mystery car, mystery circuit. I think that really keeps things exciting and engaging for not just the participants, but also the viewers who watch the live stream. And that is, from my limited experience, something that I've not seen anywhere else before. So I think that is huge. Fourth point, the quality of participants that you have mentioned earlier as well. You have professionals, you have amateurs, you have, of course, the wannabes. So this is a very good blend. You know, you have like the best of all categories. But I am gonna suspect that in upcoming seasons, you guys will only grow in participants, and therefore maybe in the future you guys may really need to segregate pro from pro am to ams and rookies and all that kind of segregation. But maybe further down the road. But at this point of time, it's very fun because you know, knowing that I'm the back marker, which means I'm the last vehicle in the race, and then you have your position 1, 2, 3, 4, 5s, you know, 2 seconds behind you. It builds up that anticipation and excitement, and also making sure I do not mess their race up. So that's great. The fifth point's the easiest, and maybe even the best. The hosts of the live stream. I mean, you and Dennis being hosts, hilarious, educational, and informative at times. But yeah, I would say the hosts are the best reason why I love AeES.
All right. Now let's talk about you. Okay. What else have you been up to lately?
Given the situation right now, the pandemic globally, I think a lot of people are having to endure and learn new or gain new experiences. It's challenging everywhere in the world. So for me personally, I have been trying to shift a little bit more of my personal life toward getting more connected to nature. My job, my work, is not the most environmentally friendly, not yet, because my line of work is media for cars, motorcycles, motorsports, motor shows, and in theory, all of them are high carbon producers, so not very environmentally friendly. But I love the nature. I love being in nature. I love being outdoors. I love being connected to it. So I recently started a new YouTube channel, if I can do some self-promoting,
Please.
that I'm hoping and trying and hoping to inspire more people to go outdoors, be it, well, no overseas travel for a lot of people, so not yet, but in terms of hiking, camping, just going out to the wild, going to the beach, going to a trail or a jungle for a hike, just to go out, be more connected to the real things that matter in life, which is life, and not the materialistic goods and all that kind of stuff. I'm not sure if that made a lot of sense, but yeah, that's a new pet project I'm working on.
If someone wants to hop onto your site to have a look, where would they go to actually?
I think the easiest will be to head on to my website, my personal website, which is hongtsui.com. So it's pronounced Hong Tsui in Cantonese. But I readily accept Hong Tsui, Hong Tsui. I readily accept that because I understand that sometimes it might be a little bit challenging to pronounce the name of someone else from a different culture or a different dialect group or a different country. So yeah, but yeah, hongtsui.com, that will be my website.
So will we be seeing you on the final round?
Absolutely. I will try very, very hard not to finish last. No guarantees there. So I don't want to jinx it for any of the participants. I really sincerely do wish everyone fair, equal amount of luck. So it comes down to skills, comes down to dedication and practice, and a sense of responsibility, which obviously I'm lacking. So I hope the upcoming finale race, I will do better. No guarantees, but I will try.
Now, thank you so much for giving us this opportunity to interview you again. It's always a pleasure.
Thank you, Zach. Thank you so much.
You take good care of yourself, and we'll see you on the 25th of July.
Will do. You guys take care as well. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much, man. Cheers.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.